Starting the question answers pattern. The persistence of high humidity in tropical marine climate. So tropical, we are just focusing on tropical marine climate. The persistence of high humidity in the tropical marine climate is primarily due to constant flux of no high humidity, stable subsidence from subtropical highs, proximity to warm ocean current. Yeah, this is the answer. Latin head doesn't know. So proximity to warm ocean currents and trade wind convergence. Which of the following explains a moderate but seasonal rainfall pattern in a tropical? So there is a moderate but a seasonal rainfall pattern in the tropical marine climate. Cyclonic and Rossby waves. Okay. Cyclonic activity, cyclonic activity. Seasonal migration of area and combined with trade winds. Yes. So no. In contrast to equatorial climate, tropical climate, marine climate typically exhibit higher annual rainfall. Okay, no. Greater barren, no. Short dry season is slightly lower cloud cover. Absence of any, no. In contrast to equatorial climate, tropical marine climate typically exhibit in contrast to okay. Short dry season, guys. This is going to be a short dry season with slightly cloud cover. Consider the following regions which of they were predominantly experienced tropical marine climate. This I think we have done or what? And done this. So which of the following experience tropical marine climate? Fiji, northern Madagascar can be one of the answers. Fiji, Lesser Antilles, Yucatan, no, I don't think so. Yucatan Peninsula is Mexico. Fiji, I think so. Lesser Antilles, no Lesser Antilles. So you can just eliminate 2 and then 1 and 3 the answer. Northern Madagascar and Fiji. Which of the following distinguishes tropical marine soils from those in a tropical rainforest climate? More rapid fossilization, higher clay content, no. No. Deeper humus layer due to intense bacterial activity. Later organic, okay. More rapid, no. Nutrient retention, yes. B will be there because in equatorial climate there is less nutrient retention because of constant washing of the soil due to heavy rainfall. Hi everyone. Hi Velullah Chaudhary. So in tropical In tropical marine climate, a dominant wind system during most of the year is so tropical marine, not easterlies, not westerlies, tropical easterly jet, of course. No, no, no. Jet stream. What is the prime reason for relatively lower diurnal temperature range in tropical marine climate? So the primary reason they are asking for lower diurnal range in a tropical marine climate. So high altitude, no constant cloud. Yes, this can be maritime buffering due to high specific heat of water. Sky constant cloud. No, constant it will not be maritime buffering due to high specific. Lower diurnal temperature. That means there is not much difference in the temperature. Maritime buffering due to high specific heat of water, of course, because that is a tropical maritime climate. Which climatic mechanism is most likely responsible for short dry season in tropical marine areas? Which climatic mechanism for short dry season in marine areas? So marine areas short dry season. Recent subtropical anticyclones, arrival of mid-latitude cyclones, polar reduction, rain shadow effect from inland plateaus, short dry season. No, arrival of rain shadow effect from inland plateau. This can be the answer, I think. Yes. Which of the following vegetation type is most commonly associated with tropical marine climate? Those are the vegetation type of mountain, most of course moist deciduous for the coastal evergreen elements. Yes. Tropical marine climates are most likely to be located in along the leeward side, on the eastern margins of the on the windward coast and the oceanic island between 5 degree to 15 degree latitude. Which of the following is a characteristic climatic feature of monsoon burst alternating with long dry spells, high rainfall, low rainfall variability. There is a low rainfall, intense summer drought, monsoon burst alternating with long dry spells. Which of tropical marine climate characteristic climate? And you know what? Low mild seasonal contrast. Yes. Low rainfall variability with mild seasonal contrast. Which atmospheric phenomena enhances convectional rainfall in tropical marine climate? Okay. Passage of the mid-latitude jet stream, weakening of the I don't know. Sea surface temperature anomalies of stratospheric warming. This can't be the answer. Convectional rainfall, heat. So mid-latitude, passage of the mid-latitude jet stream, weakening of the vapor, sea surface temperature anomalies from MGO. Sea surface temperature. This can be the answer. Sea surface temperature anomalies from the MGO. In tropical marine climate, cyclonic activity is most likely during tropical marine climate. Cyclonic, of course, period of retreat combined with dry season due to post monsoon retreat, no mid winter. This one period of IT season retreat combined with high SST during. So, the most land eating dry season. No. In the context of global climate classification, Köppen's system classifies tropical marine climate as, I don't know. Which of the following oceanic phenomena has a most significant long-term impact on tropical marine climates? Significant long-term, okay. Antarctic, no. Arctic, no. So no. This one, see, ENSO and associated ancestry anomalies. Coral reefs ecosystem flourish in tropical marine zones primarily because of cold, no. Low turbidity and stable warm waters. Yes. High acidic, no. Strong vertical, no. D. The economic geography of tropical marine climate zones is often characterized by economic geography. Export oriented, yes. Fishes, you can say. Tourism, yes. Yes, industrial zones. No. Plantation agriculture, I don't think so. I guess we made 1, 2, 3. Plantation agriculture, no. During El Nino years, the tropical marine climate in the Pacific Island typically experience cyclonic frequency, suppressed convection, prolonged drought. Stable weather and high, rapid vegetation growth. I think increase in cyclonic activity. El Nino, La Nino. Which of the following best explains the spatial limitation of the tropical marine climate? Spatial limitation. Need for mountainous terrain, necessity of cold currents and upwelling, dependence on oceanic. Spatial limitation of tropical marine climate. Ocean proximity and trade winds. Yes. Exhaustion region. Tropical marine climate experience narrow annual temperature range. Yes, the temperature range is narrow annually. Less summer. Less hot in summer and less cold in winter due to presence of oceans that has a moderating effect and due to high specific humidity of water. The high specific heat capacity of the surrounding oceans. The high specific heat capacity of the surrounding ocean moderates temperatures. Both air and are the current right. Now we're looking to the answers. Just note down the answers. Just give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll be back. Warm ocean current heat the air and constant trade winds bring moisture and this maintains high humidity unlike land dominated climates. Yeah, this we have done. Let's see. Yes. Convection and all. So warm ocean currents warm ocean can hit the air and constant trade winds bring moisture in land. Yeah. Bring moisture in land. This maintains high humidity unlike land dominated climates. That's why there is high humidity. Okay. The seasonal migration of the ITCZ brings rainfall during its presence and dry spells in its absence. The trade winds aid convergence and convection during this phase of course. The seasonal migration of ITCZ. Okay. Brings rainfall during its presence and dry spells in its absence. Okay. So when ITCZ is not there, then the tropical marine climate it experiences a short-term dry season. Trade winds aid convergence and convection. Yeah. So trade winds, you can just write it. Winds will lead to convection and convergence. Unlike equatorial climate with constant cloud cover and rainfall, so equatorial climate for there is constant cloud cover and rainfall. Tropical marine climates have short dry season, right? So it has some amount of short dry season, of course, and slightly more sunshine, reducing cloud cover. Yeah. All four regions lie in low latitude between near the oceans and the number 4 we have to look at factual quotient. Okay, so all four regions it lies near the equator. Which of the ever predominantly experience tropical marine climates? So you can just write marine climate. Somewhere between 5-degree latitude to 15-degree latitude and experienced by all the regions: Fiji, Lesser Antilles, Yucatan, and northern Madagascar. Somewhere between 5-degree, 20-degree or 15-degree, 15 to 20-degree latitude, whatever we can use for. Let's move on. The marine climates have less intense leaching, of course, because they are due to less rainfall than the equatorial climate. Due to presence of a dry season, that's what I was saying. Maybe less rainfall and the presence of the dry season. Less rainfall, why? Because dry season, small dry season. Soil retain more nutrients and tend to be more fertile comparatively. Okay. Okay. Trade winds, north is in the northern hemisphere and the south is in the southern hemisphere. Okay. Trade winds are nothing but easterlies only. So trade winds north in the northern hemisphere and southeast in the southern hemisphere blow consistently over tropical oceans and dominate these climates. Large water bodies buffer temperature. Large water bodies buffer temperature to high specific heat, as water has a high specific heat, and therefore it results in a low diurnal temperature range, right? So water, high specific heat. Low diurnal temperature range. Less variations in temperature in a day. High specific heat. Okay, during the dry season, subtropical highs. So during the dry season, what happens in tropical marine climate is the subtropical highs dominate and suppress convection, causing a short dry period. Subtropical high, descending dryer. So this is a descending dryer. Dominate and suppress convection. Okay. Convection causing a short dry period. Due to short dry season, the vegetation includes both evergreen and moist deciduous. We know only don't need to write it. These climates are found on the windward, yeah. So I just write down we found in the windward, coasts and islands. 5 to 15 degree latitude, directly influenced by the warm seas and the trade winds. tropical marine climates are known for consistent temperature and relatively predictable rain with minimal variability year to year. So there is not so much variation in rainfall. Stable rainfall. Minimal variability. So median Julian oscillation enhances intra-seasonal convection, bringing bursts of rainfall and influencing tropical marine dynamics. MTO is question number 12. So weakening of the mesosphere. Resolve. See surface temperature and anomalies from the MGO. Intraseasonal convection. Okay, so median Julian oscillation it enhances intraseasonal convection, bringing bursts of rainfall and influencing tropical marine climatic dynamics. Cyclones typically form in a tropical marine climate where ITCs retreats and SSTs are high, providing conditions for low pressure development. Okay. When ITCs will retreat and SSTs are high, greater than 26 degrees Celsius, providing condition for low pressure development. So in the Köppen classification, I was not doing in the Köppen classification, tropical marine climate fall under AM, that is the tropical monsoon due to seasonal dry spell. Okay. That is tropical monsoon. Hi, Junaid. And proximity to oceans. हाय जुनैद, मेरी तबीयत अभी अच्छी है. एंडोस्कोपी हुआ था मेरा एंड दैट everything came back normal, just mild gas formation and all those things. So, Köppen classification, of course, talking about tropical monsoon due to seasonal dry spell. Okay, there has to be seasonal dry spell and proximity to oceans, and was because of subtropical high and descending air. So, ENSO. El Nino Southern Oscillation directly affects SST. And rainfall variability, of course. In tropical, especially in the Pacific Island. Coral reefs, because of warm, stable, clear water with low coral reefs are here because warm ocean water, low turbidity. No cold upwelling. Okay. Tourism, fisheries and farming are common. Okay, and so zones are rare due to remoteness and limited infrastructure. Okay. And limited infra. Done. So during El Nino warmer Central Pacific is suppressed convection. Okay. So during El Nino what happens? Warmer Central Pacific SST suppresses convection. Leading to drought. So warmer Central Pacific assessing drought in many tropical marine islands like Fiji and Samoa. Tropical marine climate require proximity to warm ocean bodies and the belt of the trade winds, hence they are spatially limited to narrow coastal. Okay. Polarization ocean regulates temperature due to the thermal relation has a narrow annual temperature range in the marine climate, right? So there is a reason for narrow annual temperature range. Ocean regulated temperature to high specific heat of the water. Yes, okay, done. So more 10 questions are left for on from every topic. I'm doing 50 questions. So we have more 10 questions. Can you frame 10 specific tough multi-dimensional questions on tropical monsoon type, tropical marine type of should be specific and should cover diverge. 嗯 What is tough? Or I misunderstood the concepts. Poor constitution, emerges forest, ecosystem bleaching, phytolytic soils, mangrove fringes, cyclone formation. No, make MCQs pattern question from tropical marine type of climate, diverse, tough, specific. It should cover arenas. Mm-hmm. 20 questions or just 110 questions. Anyway, I'll solve it. Albedo and all. So again, the trade with contribution to rainfall. Okay, in tropical or marine climate, primarily by triggering orography, enhancing, pushing moisture up, toward convergence. This can be. Pushing moisture towards the convergent zones like the ITC, the reinforcing subsidence, reinforcing enhancing cyclonic divergence subtropical. Which is the following combination responsible for the formation of convection rainfall? Okay. Then solar heating, which is the following? Not albedo, of course, not albedo. Low humidity, of course, there has to be high humidity. So it will be high humidity plus intense solar heating. Spatial distribution, which among the location best exemplifies a tropical marine climate? Okay, best Colombo, Sri Lanka, Havana, Cuba. Yes, you answer Cuba. Manners, Brazil, Mali. I think Cuba because it's entirely in the ocean. It's an island country. Which of the following factors limit the landward expansion of the tropical climate? हाँ मुझे पता है. I have been watching that news कंटिन्यूअसली। आई नो। अब तो मुझे खुद फ्लाइट से डर लगने लगा है। प्रॉब्लम ये है कि एयर इंडिया पहले भी बहुत बार इमरजेंसी लैंडिंग और क्रैश लैंडिंग कर चुका है। देन ऑल्सो पीपल डिडंट गेट सीरियस। The maintenance is very low. I have traveled Air India. It looks like a government type of aeroplane. जब मैं ट्रैवल करी थी एयर इंडिया से तभी वो प्राइवेटाइज नहीं हुआ था। तो एट दैट टाइम इट वाज लुकिंग बैड व्हेन इट वाज नॉट प्राइवेटाइज। प्राइवेटाइजेशन के बाद मुझे लगा इट विल इम्प्रूव, बट इट डिड नॉट। सो जब मैं ट्रैवल करी थी इट वाज अ गवर्नमेंट एयरक्राफ्ट, आई मीन plane only, so it looked like a government type of service. But after privatization things were expected to be better, quality was to be improved, but it did not. But I don't actually um, afraid, of traveling through planes and all. I have so many aspirations. I'll go there, I'll roam around, I'll go to this place. But after seeing this crash, everything has, watered down. अच्छा है, of course. ब्रिटिश एयरवेज अच्छा है, कतार अच्छा है। मतलब आई हैव ट्रेवल सो मेनी टाइम्स थ्रू प्लेन, बट इतना अब मुझे बहुत डर लगेगा ट्रैवल करने में। Initially I used to enjoy traveling, but now I don't think so I'll ever enjoy. कितनी बार इंडिगो का इमरजेंसी लैंडिंग हुआ है, मतलब थिंग्स वर हैपनिंग फ्रॉम द इन द पास्ट। एयर इंडिया, आई मीन कोविड के टाइम में आई थिंक सो, जब यूएई से लाया गया था इंडियंस लोगों, तो उस टाइम भी केरला में क्रैश हुआ था। इट वॉज एयर इंडिया ओनली। अब एक्चुअली अब कहीं जाने का मन नहीं करता है, टू बी ट्रू इनफ। पहले बहुत सारे एस्पिरेशंस थे, बट आफ्टर सीइंग ऑल दिस टाइप ऑफ क्रैश नाउ डजंट फील लाइक गोइंग एनीवेयर। इट्स बेटर टू ट्रेवल बाय ट्रेन, एटलीस्ट बचने के चांसेस हैं उसमें। And as I said, every time I used to say this in my live session also, that life is very unpredictable. Today you are alive, you don't know what will happen tomorrow. So enjoy today, right now, rather than planning about your future. Because every time I disconnected my live session saying that if I'll be alive tomorrow, then I will come live or I will conduct live session. So my simple funda was that enjoy present, enjoy now. You don't know what will happen. जहाँ भी हो इंजॉय करो, घर पे हो इंजॉय करो, बट एक चीज़, मेरा डर और भी बड़ा हो गया ये प्लेन क्रैश देखने के बाद। मेरे बहुत सारे एस्पिरेशंस थे कि एग्ज़ाम हो जाएगा, आई विल डू इट एवरीथिंग, आई विल ट्रैवल अराउंड द वर्ल्ड, बट नाउ आई डोंट हैव एस्पिरेशन ऑफ ट्रैवलिंग अराउंड द वर्ल्ड। ख़त्म हो गया। अब मैं शिप से ट्रैवल करना ज़्यादा प्रेफर करूँगी। सो लेट्स कम बैक। सो बेटर वॉट एवर यू आर डूइंग राइट नाउ, जो भी करो इंजॉय करो, लीव योर लाइफ, नथिंग इज गोइंग टू हेल्प, जस्ट यू हैव टू स्टे इन द प्रेजेंट। मैं तो 2 दिन से आई वॉज इन डिप्रेशन एक्चुअली, दैट आई वॉज थिंकिंग माई हेल्थ वॉज नॉट गुड, एंड आफ्टर सीइंग ऑल दिस न्यूज़, you open the YouTube or any news channel, you will get to see these dead bodies and all, you will become mad actually. मैं दिन रात स्टडी नहीं करती हूँ, मैं अपना इंजॉय कर ही लेती हूँ। आई गो आउट, अभी मैं लोनावला से घूम के आई हूँ, सो आई इंजॉय माई लाइफ। ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं दिन रात स्टडी करते समथिंग लाइक दैट। एंड इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग इज दैट आई एंजॉय डूइंग स्टडिंग ऑल्सो। मुझे नया चीज़, आई लाइक साइंस, सिंपल इज दैट। हर एक चीज़ में कोई रीज़न होता है, इट मेक्स योर लाइफ मोर कंफर्टेबल एंड प्रेडिक्टेबल। सो आई लाइक टू नो वाई दिस थिंग इज़ हैपनिंग, द रीज़न ऑफ एवरीथिंग। ऐसे तो फिर जो काम भी मत करो, पैसा भी मत कमाओ, दिस डजंट मेक सेंस। फिर अब दिन भर एक रूम में तो बैठ के रह नहीं सकते हो, एंड यू डू नथिंग, सिट डाउन, क्योंकि कुछ भी करने से प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है। सो आई इंजॉय स्टडिंग, आई इंजॉय रोमिंग अराउंड, बट अब प्लेन में चढ़ने से आई फील कि अब डर लगेगा। पहले नहीं लगता था डर, आई सो इन्जॉय फ्लाइंग, लेकिन अब डर लगेगा। और एंड एयर इंडिया का फ्लाइट था, आई विल नेवर टेक इन माई लाइफ, वॉट एवर हैपन्स। आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू ट्रेवल एयर इंडिया। इट्स बेटर टू go through the planes that has been manufactured by Airbus. Airbus की कंपनी अच्छी है। बोइंग में बोइंग के बहुत सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्री आए नेटफ्लिक्स पे भी, इफ यू वॉच यू विल कम टू नो व्हाट आर द इश्यूज दैट बोइंग इज फेसिंग। जिससे पहले भी बहुत सारे प्लेन क्रैश हुआ है बोइंग के। चलो लेट्स गो मूव बैक टू आंसर। आंसर सॉल्व करने में ही मज़ा आता है मुझे। सो इट्स नॉट दैट आई एम नॉट एन्जॉइंग माई लाइफ, आई एम एन्जॉइंग माई लाइफ, आई एम गोइंग अराउंड। ऐसा नहीं कि मैं दिन भर पढ़ते ही रहती हूँ, नथिंग लाइक दैट। लेकिन अभी जो एस्पिरेशंस थे मेरे कि पढ़ाई ख़त्म हो जाएगा तो घूमूंगी, वो धीरे धीरे नीचे जा रहे हैं, बिकॉज अब डर लगता है प्लेन से बैठने में। नहीं, पहले भी प्लेन क्रैश हुआ है इंडिया में, इट्स नॉट कि पहली बार। हाँ, लेकिन प्लेन क्रैश हुआ है, लेकिन इस बार जो हुआ है वो बहुत भयानक तरीके से हुआ है एक्चुअली। अभी तो केरला, आई सेड ड्यूरिंग द टाइम ऑफ कोविड, यू सी देयर इज अ केरला में हुआ जिसमें लोग बचे थे ऑफ कोर्स, लैंडिंग के टाइम में प्लेन स्किट कर गया था, डैट कोविड के टाइम में जब एयर इंडिया यूएई से लोगों को लाया जा रहा था. It landed in Kerala. That time it's skid because of the Kerala topography and all. So होते हैं issues. It has happened, but ये जो issue है वो बहुत डरावना, मतलब I don't know, it's going day by day. Air India is becoming bad. I feel so. Only once in my life I have traveled by Air India. उस टाइम अगेन ऐप से कि प्राइवेटाइजेशन नहीं हुआ था, गवर्नमेंट का ही था, एंड इट यूज टू लुक लाइक अ गवर्नमेंट प्लेन. उसके बाद मैं इंडिगो से ही ट्रैवल की हूँ ज़्यादातर, बट अब मैं एयर इंडिया से कभी ट्रैवल नहीं करूँगी, इतना तो पक्का है. Okay, let's move back. 10, 11. Okay, done. Which of the following factors limit the landward expansion of the tropical marine climates? So which of the following factors limit the land expansion of tropical marine climates? Limit landward. Okay. Yeah, it can be orographic barriers, increasing continentality. Yes. Landward expansion of the tropical marine. Yes. Cold current interference. Yes. All three can be the factor. Okay, the rainfall in tropical marine climate is most influenced. The rainfall in tropical marine climate is most influenced by which of the following? Frontal lifting along the no. Convection, of course. Convection due to solar heating, westerly, no. Or no. Orographic uplift caused by no. Convection, solar heating and trade wind convergence. बिल्कुल. During the dry season in tropical marine zones, which atmospheric condition dominates? Tropical marine zones, right? Yes. Dry season. Strong and no. High pressure substance. Oh yeah, this is the answer. High pressure substance from subtropical heights. Vegetation and soil. Which of the following features is most typical of vegetation in tropical marine climate? हाँ, आई नो, जब तक गोल पूरा नहीं होता, लेकिन गोल का भी कोई भरोसा नहीं है. अगेन ऐसे पूरा होगा नहीं होगा, कल का कोई भरोसा नहीं है. तो क्यों इतना गोल के बारे में सोचना. एक दिन में अपना जितना टारगेट है उतना कंप्लीट करो, फिर टीवी देखो, घूमो फिरो, चाय पियो. चाय पीने में तो ही तो मज़ा आता है. व्हाट आई मीन टू से, व्हाई वेटिंग फॉर बिग थिंग्स, लर्न टू एंजॉय स्मॉल थिंग्स. गाना सुनो यार, उसमें ही मज़ा आएगा. रेनफॉल, अभी रेनी सीजन टाइम है, रेनफॉल एंजॉय करो. बहुत लोग एक्सरसाइज करने में मज़ा आता है. सो इट्स नॉट लाइक कि आपको गोल पूरा बड़ा चीज़ ही करने में मज़ा आएगा. यू कैन एंजॉय योर लाइफ एवरी डे बाय डूइंग स्मॉल थिंग्स. मैं ऐसे लाइफ को नहीं देखती हूँ. आई डोंट वांट टू मेक माई लाइफ टफ. मुझे मन करता है घूमने का तो मैं घूम लेती हूँ. मुझे मन करता है कुछ करने का, देन आई डू इट. ये गोल बहुत व्हाट गोल आई एम फॉलोइंग, और जो भी कोई फॉलो कर रहे, जिसको एग्ज़ाम देना व्हाटएवर साल, उन लोगों के लिए बहुत लंबा गोल है ऑफ कोर्स. बट दैट डजंट मीन दैट यू स्टॉप एंजॉइंग योर लाइफ. यू हैव टू एंजॉय एवरी डे स्मॉल थिंग्स इन ए स्मॉल बिट्स. यू हैव टू एंजॉय योर लाइफ. और ऐसे ही चलता है, ऐसा नहीं कि गोल पूरा हो जाएगा एंड देन यू विल मस्ट रिलैक्स इन योर बेड. उसके बाद और भी ज़्यादा इश्यूज़ आते हैं लाइफ में. यू आर गोइंग टू वर्क, काम में तो और भी ज़्यादा इश्यूज आता है। एटलीस्ट अभी घर पे अब जब पढ़ाई वगैरह करते हो आप डिसाइड कर सकते हो आपको कब जाना है कब आना है। दैट टाइम अदर पीपल विल डोमिनेट यू, दैट यू हैव टू कम ऑन दिस टाइम, यू हैव टू बी प्रेजेंट एट दिस टाइम। सो ऐसा नहीं कि लाइफ का प्रॉब्लम ख़त्म हो जाता है गोल अचीव करने के बाद, लेकिन दूसरे चैलेंजेस आने लगते हैं। प्रॉब्लम्स विल ऑलवेज बी देयर, यू हैव टू एंजॉय योर लाइफ इन बिट्स, इन स्मॉल थिंग्स, यही है। और ये चीज़ मैं बहुत पहले ही समझ गई थी, ये प्लेन क्रैश होने से पहले ही, कि लाइफ का कोई भरोसा नहीं है, यू नो। दैट्स व्हाई आई यूज्ड टू से इन माय लाइफ सेशन, इफ आई विल बी अलाइव टुमारो देन आई विल कम लाइव। Which of the following features the most typical of vegetation tropical climates? Large, no, semi-desert. Tropical marine soils have better nutrient, same thing. High glycan and reduce leaching, greater altitude, no, slow, low, no, no. Okay, cyclone hazard. Tropical marine regions are highly prone to cyclones due to lack of vertical wind shear. There has to be vertical wind shear for cyclone. Presence of cordless force, yes. High sea surface temperature. This also has to be there. Presence of bodies for high sea surface temperature and lack of vertical wind. There has to be vertical, so this is very wrong on Antarctica. The short dry spell in a tropical marine climate can increase the vulnerability to. So okay, the short dry spell in tropical marine climate increase the vulnerability to acid rain buildup, pest infestation, plantation, no, not volcanic eruption, volcanic eruption, no. Acid rain buildup can be the answer. The short spell to tropical marine climate can be the one. Yeah. Classification under the Köppen climate and the tropical marine climate. Let's see how many tropical monsoon here. AM. Right. In the Privartha classification system, tropical marine climates are grouped based on at least 8 months with average temperature above 10 degrees Celsius. Annual rainfall 500 mm, 3 months of dry season with rest varieties. This can be the answer. So no, C can be the answer. तो अपने साथ अपने घर वालों के भी गोल जुड़े होते हैं ऑफकोर्स। बट मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ दैट डिप्रेशन एंग्जाइटी ख़त्म करने के लिए यू हैव टू लिव योर लाइफ इन दिस मैनर ऑनली। गोल तो सबका ही गोल होता है, यू नो, एवरीवन हैज़ अ गोल। यू विल से कि एक हाउसवाइफ का भी गोल होता है कि सुबह उठ के खाना बनाना है, उनका तो डेली का ही गोल होता है कि दे हैव टू डू देयर कुकिंग। सो एवरीवन हैज़ अ गोल। तो इसका मतलब वो थोड़ी ना गोल मतलब होल डे दे डू कुकिंग और दे डू नॉट एंजॉय देयर लाइफ, दे डू एंजॉय देयर लाइफ। विदाउट गोल देर इज़ नो लाइफ। फर्स्ट वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस। गोल डजंट मीन कि आप पागल हो जाओ कुछ भी करते करते। Okay, which of the following crops is best suited for tropical marine climate? Okay, no, not millet. Tea. Coconut. I think it's tea because plantation crop. What about coconut? Coconut, maize, no. Plantation crop. I think tea. Plantation agriculture in tropical marine climate is often influenced by high water table, I don't know, low humidity and frost-free winters. Very always high. Ads or no, many times soils and high water table. Which of the following sectors are most likely to dominate the economies of the tropical region? Fishing, plantation, cold storage, no, tourism. Cold storage warehousing, no, 1 to 4. 1 to 4. Cold storage warehousing. It can be because of humid conditions, so it can be. Cultural practice in tropical marine zones are often shaped by the climate through. Uh, okay, cultural practices in tropical marine zones. Cultural practices in tropical marine zones are often influenced by the climate through seasonal fishing festivals and coastal rituals. Glacier no, underground shelters for no, transhumans dance due to arid summer, seasonal fishing of course, seasonal fishing festivals and coastal rituals. Okay, coral reef bleaching in tropical marine zones mainly due to degrees in surface salinity. No. Eutrophication or no. Sustained sea surface temperature anomalies, deep ocean trend. Eutrophication from cold currents, decrease in surface. Sustained sea surface temperature anomalies. This can be sustained sea surface temperature anomalies. This can't be. This or this. Eutrophication. Sea level rise in tropical marine island nations threatens freshwater land stability in coastal areas. Okay, done. During the El Nino years, most tropical marine climate regions receive more rainfall due to stringent trade winds from drought due to suppressed convection. Yes. Sea cyclones with get cold and flux. नहीं जुनैद, मैं इतना स्ट्रेस नहीं लेती. ऑफ कोर्स गोल को लेके थोड़ा स्ट्रेस रहता है, बट आई डोंट टेक दैट मच ऑफ स्ट्रेस क्योंकि मेरी तबीयत ख़राब हो जाती है इफ़ आई टेक सो मच ऑफ स्ट्रेस. देन मैं उतना नहीं सोचती हूँ. ट्रस्ट में इट्स बेटर टू नॉट थिंक. जो आज क्या करना है उसके बारे में सोचो. गोल ऐसे ही अचीव हो जाएगा इफ़ यू थिंक अबाउट टुडे. स्ट्रेस लेने से कोई फ़ायदा ही नहीं है. Okay guys, I will take a 5 minutes break. I will join you back after 2 minutes.